Welcome to Danville's Black History Program. At Danville, we are planting seeds today, and God only is tomorrow.
Before our program begins, we would like to have a moment of silence in the light of the recent tragedy that took place on January 26. Great African-American basketball legend Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna lost their lives in a helicopter crash. Though we don't understand why tragedies like this occur, we keep the faith and support one another whatever may come. Please take a moment of silence to honor Kobe Bryant, Gianna, and the others who lost their lives in this tragedy.
Thank you. Will you please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Please bow your heads for a word of prayer. Dear God, this is the day that you have made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We thank you for Black History Month and ask that you would bless our program. Amen.
Today we are celebrating the great African Americans from the past and present who attended historically Black colleges and universities. We hope that our program will educate and inspire you.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15, 1929. He started college when he was only 15 years old and attended Morehouse. He led many events and believed in peaceful protests, not violence. In March 1963, he gave one of the greatest and most influential speeches in American history, his I Have a Dream speech. Martin Luther King Jr. Day became an official holiday in 1983.
Now we would like to sing by Martin Luther King. Sing about
Sing about Martin. Sing about caring. Sing about peace all around the world. Sing about Martin. Sing about loving. Sing about peace all around the world. Sing about Martin. Sing about Martin. Sing about caring. Sing about peace all around the world. Sing about Martin. Sing about loving. Sing about peace all around the world.
There was a man who had a dream. His name was Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. His name was Martin Luther King. Dr. King, he had a dream of peace and harmony. P-E-A-C-E, 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 of peace and harmony. There was a man who had a dream. His name was Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. His name was Martin Luther King. His name was Martin Luther King.
Medgar Evers was born July 2nd, 1925 in Decatur, Mississippi. Medgar was a great civil rights leader. He wanted all people to be treated equally. Medgar Evers attended Alcorn State University.
Toni Morrison was born on February 1890.
Testing.
Okay. Toni Morrison was born on February 18, 1931 and attended Howard University. She was an American novelist, essayist, book editor, and college professor. Her first novel, Of the Bluest Eye, was published in 1970. The critically acclaimed Song of Solomon brought her national attention and won the National Book Critics Circle Award. Toni Morrison died on August 5, 2019.
Oprah Winfrey was born Oprah Gail Winfrey on January 29, 1954 in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. She attended Tennessee State on a full scholarship she had won in a public speaking competition. Oprah is best known for her talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, which ran from 1986 to 2011. It was broadcast from Chicago and was the highest rated television program of its kind. Oprah Winfrey was dubbed the Queen of all media and was the richest African American of the 20th century.
Will Packer is a film producer from St. Petersburg, Florida. He graduated from Florida A&M University in 1996. He has produced the movies Ride Along, Stump the Yard, Little, and High School, just to name a few. Now we will tell you a little bit about some historically black colleges and universities, sorority and fraternities. HBCU sorority and fraternities are known as the Divine Nine. If you are a visitor with us today and you are a member of one of these sorority or fraternity members, will you please stand? Here at Diner Road, we are proud to have many faculty and staff members who are sorority members. Will these faculty and staff members please stand?
Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity was the first Greek letter. Fraternity established for African American men and was founded at Cornell University in New York by 7 college men who recognized the need for a strong bond of brotherhood among African descendants in this country. Since its founding December 4th, 1906, Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity Incorporated has supplied voice and vision to the struggles of African Americans and people of color around the world.
If there are any members of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated present with us today, you may do your call at this time.
Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, incorporated in the first black women's sorority. It was found in 1908. There are over 300,000 members. AKA has donated over $2 million to HBCUs over the past 2 years. It is an honor for us to work with the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority.
Will the members of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority Incorporated do your call right now?
Alpha for Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated is a social fraternity that was founded at Indiana University in Bloomington, Indiana on January 5, 1911 by 10 African American young men in the face of adversity. The fraternity was created to foster brotherhood and promote the success of college men. It was also constructed to provide service to the local communities. The motto for Kappa Alpha Psi is achievement in every field of human endeavor. Currently, there are over 125,000 members and over 700 ungraduated and graduated chapters of the fraternities.
If there's any members of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, you may do your call at this time.
Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was founded January 13, 1913 by 22 collegiate women at Howard University. These students want to use their collective strength to promote academic excellence and to provide assistance to those in need. In March of 1913, the founders of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated performed their first public act. They participated in the Women's Suffrage March in Washington, D.C. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated is a private, non-for-profit organization whose purpose is to provide assistance and support through established programs in local communities throughout the world. Since its founding, more than 300,000 women have joined the organization. The organization is a sisterhood of predominantly black college-educated women. The sorority currently has 1,000 collegiate and alumni chapters located in the United States, such as Canada, Japan, Tokyo, Okinawa, Germany, the Virgin Islands, Bermuda, the Bahamas, and Jamaica.
Will the women of Delta Sigma Theta please do your call now?
Will the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated please stand? Join me by giving them an applause. Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity is a historically African American Greek letter fraternity. It was founded at Howard University January 9, 1914 by 3 young African American male students. The fraternity founders are A. Langston Taylor, Leonard F. Moses, and Charles Albert.
If there are any members of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated here with us today, you may do your call now.
Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated was founded on January 16, 1920, upon the campus of Howard University in Washington, D.C. Just recently, this sorority celebrated 100 years of worldwide service to others. A Zeta lady is always dressed in her colors of royal blue and white. Her symbol is the white dove. Zeta was started by 5 women attending Howard University that wanted a sorority that impact change in society by addressing poverty, prejudice, and social issues affecting humanity. Zeta impacts change in society through the principles of sisterhood, service, scholarship, and final womanhood. How can she help you?
Would the ladies of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated please come down?
through the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black to match. Riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that porch. Now, can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Riding on the tractor, lean all in my blood. Cheated on my baby, you can go and ask her. My life is a movie, but riding in boobies. Cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Shimmer Road was founded November 12, 1922 at Butler University, Indianapolis, Indiana, by 7 young educators. Shimmer Road stood for sisterhood, scholarship, and service.
If there are any members of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, please do your call at this time.
Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated was founded November 17, 1911 at Howard University. It was founded by 4 men. Omega Psi Phi was founded on 4 principles: manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift.
Would the men of Omega Psi Phi please come forward?
Today you have learned about great African American leaders from the past and present that attended HBCUs, as well as seen some special performances from current university students. What about us, the students of Dana Road? We are the future of Black history. Today we are pre-K through 2nd grade students, but before you know it, it will be on our way to intermediate school, junior high, high school, and college and universities. It is with great pleasure that we welcome future leaders from Vicksburg High School to sing under the direction of Mrs. Angela Chapin.
Hi, we're the Vicksburg High School Madrigal Choir. We're here to sing a song for you it's from the Broadway musical Ragtime. It's called "Make Them Hear You," and it's a song by This man, Colehouse Walker, was a talented pianist and singer, and he was treated wrongly and disrespectfully because of the color of his skin. And while others told him to sit down and take it, he decided to stand up and make sure everyone heard his story, and he wasn't going to take anyone putting him down for wrong reasons. And it's just, yeah, that's it.
What an awesome Black History program. Can we give it up one more time for all participants? Before we dismiss, I just personally would like to say to each of the program participants, from our Dana Rose students to our invited guests to Vicksburg High School Choir, you guys did a fantastic job. It took a lot of great work for those students to take those parts home, to put the time into remembering those parts. So if you don't mind, can I have all participants for the program to just stand one additional time? You can stand right where you are. Let's give it up for these participants one more time. Thank you all so much. I would also like to thank a couple of the masterminds that was behind ensuring that the program was a success on today. And so I won't call out any individual name because I know I will forget someone. But what I will ask is if you had a hand in making sure this program was successful today, I just ask you to step out front so that these people can see you and know exactly who you are. They put in countless hours of work, working with the children. The decor that you see today, it was done by staff members. I cannot say enough on behalf of Ms. Smith and myself. Thank you all so much for making this take place. Without you, this would not have been possible. I would also like to thank our great parents. So if you're a parent in the audience today and you had a child that had any part from our singers to the speaking parts, if you are present today, please stand. Boys and girls, can we say thank you, parents? Everybody say thank you, parents. Once again, it takes all of us working together, and you helped us help them by making sure they were dressed accordingly, helping them remember their parts. So on behalf of Dana Road, we thank you. And finally, I would like to thank our special guest. If you are a special guest with us today, please stand again. Boys and girls, can you say thank you, special guest? We appreciate you taking time from your schedule to come out to be with the Dana Road family on today. It means a lot to us, and if you ever need Dana Road, feel free to reach out to us. Finally, Ms. Smith, if you would stand, I just want to acknowledge our principal sitting over here. And most certainly we thank her for her leadership and her drive and giving us the opportunity and the flexibility to do what has taken place today. So before we dismiss, y'all know I have to end with a little chant, right? So can I hear the Dana Road students repeat after me? Hey, hey, Dana Road. I said, hey, hey, Dana Road. Hey, hey, Dana Road. And finally, I need everybody to the top of their lungs to scream, leaders! All right.